we say good morning to you. We are broadcasting live at Food City on a Food City Friday. Thanks for being with us. We got lots to talk about Super Bowl weekend. Of course, Food City is your one-stop shop for anything you'll need for two things, the Super Bowl and for Valentine's Day next weekend. Super Bowl is coming up this weekend, obviously, on Sunday at 6:30 from Santa Clara, California. We're going to be talking about that. Going to be talking about specials here, deals for days, 2-day sale. It's busy here already. We like it. There's apparently some wintry weather coming in later this afternoon into this evening. And so let's get that fire alarm out of the window. There you go. And so we're here live at Food City in Gray. Rob's going to join us. We're going to be joined by Camille, the flower girl, and we've got Rob Gullions going to join us coming up in a few minutes. Yeah, looking forward to talking to Rob. Also, we're going to be joined, as we said, by Camille from the Flower Department. Jeff Beverly stopping by talking Tennessee football. What's the latest on Joey Aguilar? What's the latest on the Tennessee recruiting? National Signing Day finished up Wednesday. How good was it? Now, they're telling us it was a great recruiting National Signing Day on Wednesday. Several 5 stars, including one signed yesterday. So, Jeff will have the very latest on Tennessee football. Tennessee men's basketball at Kentucky tomorrow night. Lady Vols in overtime won last night. She can't coach. Remember that. She can't coach and they can't play. Well, Tom, it wasn't Georgia, or wasn't UConn, it's Georgia. SEC, folks, 7-1. She can't coach. Well, she's going to play South Carolina on Sunday, and that'll be the true test. Okay, maybe so. But 82-77 overtime win last night for the Lady Vols on the road at Georgia. And so there you go. They're number 26 in the country. The Lady Vols number 19. So there you be. We'll talk about that a little bit with Jeff. Also, David Lyons in from Brumman Sports Shop. It's been a while. He's been out. We've been out, but we're back in the saddle. Again, everybody's talking about the weather. Next week, think positive. Next week, 50s and 60s. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. 40s this time next week. Ain't no 2 below like I had, Saturday morning, whatever it was, on my front porch. So you got to look at it. Is the cup half empty or half full? It's half full. It's got to be. It's how you got to look at it. So spring's coming. Think spring. That's what we got to think. So, and some folks want to just dwell on the doom and gloom, and that's okay, but I'm not. So, but again, we're in Appalachia. We're going to have four seasons, and we're getting them. We normally don't. And we're not done yet. I'm sure we'll have some more snow later in February or even in March. But again, every day's getting a little closer. We know that because last night we got to MC the baseball banquet, and the fundraiser last night for the Elizabethton baseball team. Over 200 folks in there. It was awesome. And so we raised a lot of money in a short period of time. And so because baseball starts March 3rd, which is not that far away, inside of a month we start baseball. Spring training. Pitchers and catchers report Tuesday in Major League Baseball. So it's here. We can dwell on the fact it's cold and snowy, and it is. Or we can look down the road and say, spring's coming, and then summer. It's all good. National anthem, here we go. Plus the verse of the day. Let's get it started with the national anthem of the greatest country in the world. That's us. No question, bar none. Who's going to do it today? Who's not done it for a while? Let's see. I don't think we've had, nope. How about it? Martina McBride, she's not sung it for a while. The national anthem on the Tom Taylor Sports.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh,
Behind every Food City meat and seafood counter is a highly trained, certified butcher. Our butchers offer special orders, custom cuts, and even entire meal recommendations. In fact, you'll be so impressed with our butchers, you'll be asking yourself, what can't they do?
Huh. I bet he'd be great at wrapping presents.
Okay, well, maybe not that. But at Food City, our butchers make almost everything better.
And back on the Tom Douglas Sports Show. Thanks for being with us. Hello, Joni Laws. Oh, what I wouldn't give for a hug from Joni Laws right now. I'm going to get one next time I see her. She's been through it. She is tougher than a pine knot, so hello to Joni Laws. It's awesome. Hope you're doing well, dear. You're a battler, and you're a fighter, and we love you, and we're praying for you. So if you're the praying sort, say one for Joni Laws. I'm sure she'd appreciate that, and I would appreciate that very much. So anyway, we're live here again at Food City on a Food City Friday, Super Bowl weekend. So let's run them down for you, some of the specials today and tomorrow. Fruit or veggie trays for $9.99 at all Food Cities. Jumbo baking potatoes, $4.99 for an 8-pound bag. You've got the wings. You got the wings on sale. Rob's going to come talk about the wings in a second. They're selling by the bucket, and they're moving them out. They had garlic parmesan, teriyaki. They got all kinds of wings, both in bone and boneless. I like your jacket. That's look very stately. Sherlock Holmes, that's right. Gentleman's got a good-looking, I guess you'd call it, trench coat on. Johnsonville brats for $3.99 at all Food Cities today and tomorrow. Also, you have Frito-Lay party-sized chips, $4.99 a bag. Also, some of the other specials going on today. You got and tomorrow you got the grass-fed ground beef patties. You got a dozen of those for $12 a buck a burger. Can't beat that. Still a good time to grill out. Little Debbie big pack snack cakes for $3.29 today and tomorrow at all Food Cities. And Powerade 28-ounce bottle, buck a bottle, 10 for 10. Again tomorrow and today and tomorrow at all Food Cities. So there you go. Last night, blowout. Michigan blew out Penn State. What was it, 110 to 69, 110 to 59? She's still in North Carolina, Joni is. Well, we're praying you up, dear. So Lord's got you. He's going to take care of you. So, and he is taking care of you. So it may not seem that way, but he is. I'm sure there's days you wonder, but nah, he's got the whole world in his hands, and that's the song. So anyway, Michigan blows out Penn State last night, top 25 college basketball. So you look at who's playing tomorrow. One game tonight, UConn will be at St. John's tonight. So that'd be a pretty good matchup. Dan Hurley and UConn and Rick Pitino in St. John's tonight. Number 2 against number 22 in the country, I believe it is. So yeah, I'll double check on that. Let's see, I got that right over here. So, man, it's good to be out. It was okay being in. Number 22 St. John's, number 3 ranked UConn tonight. That's the only big top 25 game tonight. UConn at St. John's. So tomorrow, busy day. Got some good ones too. So calling an upset. Going to predict it right now. Marshall, my school, the Thundering Herd, will take on the undefeated. Only 2 teams left in America undefeated. That would be Arizona, the number 1 ranked team, and Miami of Ohio, the 23rd ranked Red Hawks. And so it will be an upset. They're playing it in Huntington. The Thundering Herd will knock them off. Mark it down. 4 o'clock tomorrow. Go Herd. Making a big signature win for Marshall. They got 15 wins already this season, playing very well. They're going to mark it down. The Herds will knock them off, and it's going to be good. That'll be tomorrow. So that's what's happening. That's the big one for me. And so let's see who else playing tomorrow. Of course, the first of 2, Duke and North Carolina playing tomorrow at the Dean Dome in Chapel Hill. So down on Tobacco Road. So you've got the Blue Devils and the Tar Heels coming up tomorrow. Duke number 4, North Carolina number 14, 6:30 at the Dean Dome. Wow. And you know they're probably camped out down there right now. Nebraska number 9, Nebraska at Rutgers at noon tomorrow. We'll go to the early games. You have 18th ranked Virginia hosting Syracuse, 24th ranked Louisville at Wake Forest, number 21 Arkansas. John Calipari and the boys will be at Mississippi State. 12th ranked Purdue hosting Oregon. 7th ranked Iowa State home to Baylor. 11th ranked Kansas hosting Utah. Number 19 St. Louis home to LaSalle. Vanderbilt. The Commodores have a meeting with Oklahoma in Nashville for the 15th ranked Commodores tomorrow. Top ranked Arizona hosting Oklahoma State. We told you Marshall's going to knock off Miami of Ohio. Gonzaga, number 6 Bulldogs at Oregon State. Also tomorrow evening, again, Duke at North Carolina. You have 5th ranked Illinois, number 10 Michigan State. You have number 20 Clemson in California. Tennessee, 25th ranked Volunteers at Kentucky in a 6:30 tip-off at Rupp Arena. 17th ranked Florida, the Gators will be at Texas A&M, and number 8 Houston at number 16 BYU. And those are your top 25 games for tomorrow. Again, one tonight, UConn at St. John's. We are live here again on the road. She's in North Carolina watching, our little buddy Joni. We're on the road again at Food City in Gray on a Food City Friday. Some more specials today and tomorrow. Deals for today. Smithfield bacon, 22-ounce package for $6.99. You have Duncan Hines cake mix, 4 boxes for $5. You have Eggo waffles or pancakes, Kellogg's, 2 for $5 today and tomorrow. White Castle sliders, yeah, 16 to a box, limit 2, $9.99 at all Food Cities today and tomorrow. And one more. The Pepsi products, the Cube, 24-pack, 12-ounce cans, $9.99. Getting ready for Super Bowl Sunday, of course, again in the deli. They're over there cranking it out. The wings, buckets of wings. Rob Golian's going to join us. He's the manager right now. Great to see you. Miss our chats. Me too, Carolyn. Miss you very much. She's a sweetheart. She's a good one. She's a keeper. So, anyway, quick break. We'll be right back. Pro Football Hall of Fame. We got the awards announced yesterday to really nobody's surprise, I don't think. Matthew Stafford named the NFL MVP for the year. And the Hall of Fame, a little disappointed, our local guy didn't get in. They said no to Jason Witten. So, I guess the train rolls on, but, you know, for my money, I'm thinking, yeah, I'd like to see him in. Quick break. We'll take a look at the NFL Hall of Fame. Who's going in next on the Tom Douglas Sports Show? Show number 2442 on the road to 2500. We're live here at Food City in Gray on a Food City Friday. Tom Douglas Sports Show. A lot of jewelry stores. Why should we trade any time of the year at the Jewelers Bench?
Well, because you get customer service. We're there to help and with anything you need. You get personal service. Anytime that you need to talk to the jeweler, he's there to talk. And we treat you like family.
Yep. You're not just another person coming in. You actually take interest in these people.
We do.
Yep.
We do. And it means a lot.
Absolutely. And you're typically open 6 days a week.
Yes.
And so 7 days you're closed to be the Lord's Day. So how do we find you on Facebook?
So we're Jewelers Bench on Facebook and Instagram. And then we have a website, jewelersbenchtn.com.
And the magic phone number, just to call them.
Is 423-542-5600.
Call them anytime. They're there and you'll get a live body.
Yep.
Great sponsor of the Tom Douglas Sports Show and Cyclone Sports, the great folks at the Jewelers Bench in Elizabethton.
Antique mall with over 50,000 square feet of merchandise. We have about 52, 53, give or take, vendors with different items. We have a great selection of everything from antique, which is over 100 years, to vintage, which is 25 years, and then we do have a little bit of new things. We concentrate on the vintage and antique items. So you can find just about anything for yourself, for your home, and gifts. We have a lot of people that take gifts for their grandparents. They remembered they had them, and it's with their family.
Hours are open.
We're open Monday through Friday, 11 to 5:30. Saturdays 10 to 6. Open late for the car shows and anytime they have special events in town.
Need Place, one of our great sponsors of Cyclone Football, Duck Crossing in downtown Elizabethton, proud sponsor of Elizabethton Cyclone Football. Back on the Tom Baylor Sports Show, show number 2,442 on our way to 2,500. This is our anniversary month. Been doing this for 11 years. We've been doing Food City every Friday for 22 years. I think it is, 22, 23. I have to go back and look. The late Ed Moore got us going, but we've been doing this every Friday out here promoting the great store that it is. Stores, the chain, of course. We feel like it's the best. Look at him here. Rob's in the house. He has come ready to go. Let's pop him up. Good morning, sir. How you doing?
I'm doing well this morning.
Well, it'd probably help if I had your microphone turned on, and I do. Let's see. There we go. All right. Now see if I got you.
Hey, Tom, how you
There
doing
you go.
this morning?
It's magic. When you plug the microphone in, it's magic what'll happen. It works every time you plug it in. So, all right. Rob's in here. Again, Rob subbing in for Jason. Jason will be back in a couple of weeks, so he's out on assignment. We understand that. So Rob Gullion is stepping in. So, it's Super Bowl weekend.
Man, exciting.
It is exciting. You've got the sale paper, so this is your one-stop shop. Are you a football guy? Are you a Patriot guy or Seahawks? Or you carry the one?
Well, I got to go with Seahawks this year.
I am too. I'm going to see. That's my team. I think they're going to be the team to beat.
Yeah.
Their defense is spot on. Defense wins your championship. So you and I are singing off the same page. We're taking the Seahawks. So there
That's
you
right.
go to win it. Hello to Joni over in North Carolina. Thanks for watching. Junior and Elizabeth are watching. Thank you. Some of the folks. So goodness, where do we start? I guess you brought the wings.
I brought some wings. We got wings today.
You want to sample them?
Yeah, of course we're going to.
Yeah.
They're $15 a bucket,
Let me show you this bucket right here. $15.
full bucket.
All they can put in this bucket for $15. That's a bunch of them. So you can get either bone in or boneless, right?
Bone in, bone out, whichever one you want.
There you go.
And we've got a special deal if you buy them. You can buy a bottle of the Kinder barbecue sauce for only 99 cents when you buy a bucket of wings.
There you go. So buy a bucket of wings, and this is good at any Food City, not just here in Grave. Buy a bucket of wings at any Food City and get a bottle of Kinder's barbecue sauce, chipotle, pineapple, among other flavors.
Many flavors.
There's sticky honey barbecue. Brought a couple of those up for 99 cents. So the wings are $15. Going to pile the bucket full.
Yep.
Then on top of that, you get and this is not regular 99 cents, is it?
No, it's about $4.
$4. So you get it for 99 cents. We'll leave that here for the whole show. Talked it up. So you had raspberry chipotle. You had teriyaki. You have garlic parmesan. You have barbecue.
I brought some buffalo up here.
Buffalo.
I brought some plain.
Yep.
Our garlic and herb, which is incredible. I brought the bourbon and one other flavor, and I don't know what he put in there for me today.
There you go. You going to sample one on the air?
Yeah, let's try one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Which one you want to try?
I'm going to let you go first because I know I'll get it all over me.
Okay.
I'm not sure I can talk and do this, but Rob can.
I'm not
Rob's
going to
it.
miss an opportunity to have a wing from Food City.
Absolutely.
So,
$15 a bucket. And they got them set up over there right now, right?
yes,
Right here in this store. So
we have plenty of them. We're selling them like you wouldn't believe today,
Yep.
and it's the best wing in town.
Yep.
So-
Let it rip. There you go.
Incredible.
Yes.
Getting it all over my mouth.
That's all right. Just gets Waller in it. It's good. So I can't talk and chew at the same time, so I'm gonna let him do it. But that's what they've got. They're $15 $15 a bucket, and it's at all Food Cities. That's and of course all the sell items we're getting ready to talk about. Deals for days. Everything is applicable to all the stores. Over 150 stores now in Alabama, Georgia, of course here in Tennessee, Virginia, and Kentucky. So we're continuing to grow. We are opening them left and right down Alabama, aren't
Yes, we are.
Yep, we're hot. Hopping in Alabama, Sweet Home, Alabama. So, run down some of the specials again. Your Super Bowl headquarters for the gang coming over on Sunday. You're going somewhere, or they're coming to your place.
That's right.
Tell us what you got, would you please?
Well, we've got your one-stop Super Bowl stop here. We got your party platters, whether you want vegetable tray, fruit tray. We have croissant trays, sandwich trays, and we got your subs here. We've got some of everything that you might want to try while you're having your celebration for the Super Bowl.
Yep.
We got some drink specials, real good drink specials. Today and tomorrow only, we've got your 24 packs of Pepsi products, Mountain Dews, 24 pack for $9.99.
Got the cubes for $9.99. That's not the normal price.
Nope.
They got a markdown. Of course, Pepsi would be Diet Dew, Dr. Pepper, Diet Pepper, Pepsi, all those products, again, that are $9.99 for a cube at all Food Cities. All right, so see, I saw the hand me the sale paper again. I want to get you to tell me about the the family sub and the gourmet cracker or party mix and the octagon trays. Tell us about those, would you please?
Yeah, the party mix is in-store made. It's incredible, better than any Chex Mix that you've ever had.
Mm-hmm.
And we got it for only $9.99 this week.
Yep.
We got the octagon party trays with the sandwiches and croissants for only $7.99 or $7.49, excuse me.
Yep.
We got your cupcakes starting at $5.99.
Mhm.
We got some decorated for each team, and we got some decorated for both teams, all in the same pack. So that's a great deal.
Got cheese balls too.
The cheese balls are only $9.99.
Yep.
Have you ever tried one?
Oh yes.
Man, they're great.
And that's not the normal price.
No, it's not. That's your in-store made one. So it's like making them yourself, homemade.
Yeah.
So great. That and a pack of crackers, and you can go to town on those.
There you go. Put it right here.
Right there,
now
Tom.
we're talking country. Cheese ball and crackers and chase with a little Diet Dew. Woo, doggies. All
Yeah.
right.
And if you want to make your own nacho meat, chili, anything like that, we've got our ground beef on sale. We've got our ground chuck on sale for $4.99 this week.
That's a great deal. We're talking to Rob again. We're live here at Food City and Gray. Coming up, we'll take a look at the NFL Pro Football Hall of Fame. Unfortunately, our local guy that we thought was going to get in from Elizabeth, and Jason Witten of the Cowboys, they did not vote him in, and that's disappointing, but it is what it is. We can't do anything about it. Small sub tray for $20 at all Food Cities this weekend. And then the 3 days only, we feature one every week. And this week it's taco night. Tell us about that, taco night for
Yeah.
$10.99 at all Food Cities.
Yeah, Tom, it's our taco deal that we have this weekend. You get a pound of ground beef, an Old El Paso dinner, sour cream, red cactus salsa, and the cheese of your choice to go on that.
Yeah.
So it's a great deal. It's a complete meal deal for you. And, all you have to add is some dessert.
Yeah. And you've got one right here on the table.
Yeah, I brought a football dessert here.
Got us a big football cookie. I like it. I'm going to hold it up so the lid
You
don't
hold that
bust.
up there.
Put it up here so the lid don't pop open. I want you to see. Make sure. There it is. It's shaped like a football. And that's a Seahawk color right there.
Yep.
You can get a little darker blue one, I guess, or a burgundy, and you get the Patriot color. But this is a price point on this is $12.99. Yep. So there it is. There's a football cookie. Can't beat it. Made right here again. And they can come in and put Seahawks, put in whatever they want on there.
We can write anything you want on
There
it.
you go. So
Go
that's,
team.
that's it. That's another option.
It's your one-stop Super Bowl stop
It really is.
right here.
It really is. It have everything you need to come in here, and the Bakery Deli is hopping, and it should be. Of course, he'll come back in a little while and do another segment because not this Saturday, but a week from tomorrow is the Day of Love, Valentine's Day, and they are hopping back in the floor department already. And
Oh my
so-
gosh, Liz and Camille's killing it back
Oh,
there.
they are killing it.
Got balloons for you, candy bouquets, dozen roses, whatever you might need for your
Yep.
sweetheart.
So, whatever you can think of for Super Bowl, man, I need this blank. I bet you, if you fill in the blank, I'll bet you 99% chance that Food City's got it. Whether it's
Yes.
Mylar balloons, if you need candles to put on, whatever you need to do, whatever you need to do.
Adult beverages too.
All beverages to make your Super Bowl Sunday the way you want it to be. So, it's all right here, one-stop shop. But again, the bucket of wings, $15.
$15.
That's today, tomorrow. That's for the whole weekend.
And Sunday, yes.
And Sunday.
All
Yep.
week.
And you can get them hot, and you get them cold, everyone, and all those different flavors. I think we had to count on probably 7 or 8 different flavors. But that's what would you call it, flavors?
Yeah, 8 varieties.
Varieties, thank
Yeah.
you. There you go. Rob knows what it's varieties, not flavors, 8 varieties. And so that's all at any and all Food Cities. Again, we got folks watching all over the place. So the closest Food City to you is what you can get, a bucket of wings this weekend for $15. And again, they're throwing in a Kinder's barbecue sauce bottle. This is a 15-ounce bottle, and they have different varieties of this too for only 99 cents. Regular $4.
Yeah,
Can't beat it. So
it's an awesome deal on that right
Yep.
there. So come to your favorite Food City, or always welcome here at Gray.
Jason said, I can't be there this week, but old Rob can fill in for me. He'll do a great job, and you did.
Thank you, sir.
That's awesome.
Appreciate it.
Yep. We'll see you back in a little while.
All right.
Quick
Thanks.
break. We'll be right back. We'll take a look at the Pro Football Hall of Fame, who went in and who didn't get in. After this, from Big John's Closeouts with the hammer high prices and from our good folks at Food City. In fact, let's go down here and get Lisa Johnson. Let's let her talk a little bit. Where is Lisa? Lisa, we'll get her right after this on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
We're all picky about our produce, and whether you're a thumper, a sniffer, a squeezer, or just plain particular, we promise no one is more picky about produce than Food City. That's why we're introducing our Picky Promise. Whether it's from farms down the road or tropical produce from the ends of the earth, we guarantee it's fresh or we'll replace it. You see, we're picky about produce, so you don't have to be.
A lot of grocery store chains out there. Why Food City?
You know, Tom, I hope you've got a lot of time because I've got lots of reasons why you need to shop at Food City. You know, our associates are number one. You know, they're here to serve the community and our customers, and they do a fabulous job taking care of our customers. You know, this is a family-owned company, and it's such a blessing to work for a family-owned company. You know, they truly care about their associates. You know, and we're so involved in the community, Tom. You know, we do so much in all the communities where there is a Food City location. Anytime there's any big events, typically you're going to see that Food City logo. And when you're in the store, Tom, you know, you've got quality items to be able to select from. Talking about the produce, you know, we're picky about our produce. We sell a lot of locally grown items. And right now, half runners is what everybody's all about. And then, you know, I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about the meat department. You know, we have our meat cutters back there every day who cut and grind meat fresh daily. You know, our meat, you know, beats none other. I mean, it's you know, great products that we sell back there in our meat department, and it's always fresh. And then the food service department, Tom, I love going to the food service department, and no matter what you get, it's always good, it's always fresh, it's always hot. And you know, like our sushi, they roll that fresh daily. And while you're here, Tom, you can always go to Food City Pharmacy and pick up your, you know, your prescriptions or get a flu shot. Mm-hmm. It's time for flu shots again. Mm-hmm. So there's so many different reasons why you should shop at Food City, and I could go on and on about our company.
Value every day, Food City. Lisa Johnson from the marketing department. Food City, proud sponsor of Tom Taylor Sports Show and the Elizabethton Cyclone Sports. Value every day, Food City. Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Thanks for being with us. We are live here at Food City in Gray on a Food City Friday Hall of Fame. They're in. Jason Witten is not, unfortunately, but nothing I can do about that, or nothing you can do about it. But we're sure hoping he can make it in this year, maybe next year. I don't know if it becomes more difficult each year. I don't know. But here's who went in. Drew Brees got voted in, the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Retired as NFL's career leader in both passing yards and touchdown passes. Brees threw over 80,000 yards. That's incredible. 571 touchdown passes. Currently second in both categories behind Tom Brady, who you'd have to consider the greatest of all time based on those numbers. Brees never won the league MVP, but he did capture the Super Bowl MVP honors after leading the Saints to the first championship in the end of the 2009 season. So Brees led NFL in passing 7 times. Wow. Completion percentage 6 times, and touchdown passes on 4 occasions. The guy's the real deal, obviously, no question about that. So Drew Brees is in, played for the Chargers and the Saints, had a 19-year career. Larry Fitzgerald, the wide receiver of the Cardinals, went in, second only to Jerry Rice in career catches and receiving yards, and 6th in career touchdown catches with 121. So played for the Cardinals his entire career. Larry Fitzgerald's in. Luke Kuechly, the linebacker for the Panthers, played 6 years. Kuechly, one of NFL's premier defensive players before injuries cut his career short. Only got a chance to play 8 seasons, but man, he was a wrecking ball and he was out there. Winning Defensive Rookie of the Year, Kuechly won Defensive Player of the Year the following season, named to 7 straight Pro Bowls, and was a 5-time All-Pro. Wow. Helped him, the Panthers, win 3 straight division titles and the NFC title in 2015. So, again, Luke Kuechly's in from the Panthers. Adam Vinatieri, the kicker for the Patriots and the Colts, the all-time leading scorer in the National Football League. So I read on Facebook last night they were on him because how could you put a kicker in ahead of Jason Witten? And I get that to a point, but then this guy's the all-time leading scorer in the history of the league. Into 2 Super Bowls with winning field goals. In addition to his 4 Super Bowl wins, Vinatieri also notorious for his 2 critical kicks in blizzard-like conditions against my team, the Raiders. They got robbed on that play. That was a fumble all the way. Tom Brady in the snow. No, we got ripped off. So still don't like the Patriots for that reason. That's why I kept thinking I may waffle and pick them over the Seahawks. Not now. Just remember that play. No, Seahawks all the way. Oh. Anyway, Vinatieri's going in. Roger Craig's going in, the running back for the 49ers, the Raiders, and the Vikings. Craig, the first player in NFL history to have 1,000 yards rushing and 1,000 yards receiving in the same year. That's pretty impressive on any level, and certainly in the NFL. Did that back in 1985. So he scored a Super Bowl record 3 touchdowns, and the 49ers went over the Dolphins. 3 years later, he went over 2,000 all-purpose yards during the regular season before becoming the first running back to have over 100 receiving yards in a Super Bowl game. Roger Craig, part of 3 Super Bowls. So he's in. Those guys are in. So you got Roger Craig, running back, Adam Vinatieri, kicker, Luke Kuechly, linebacker, Larry Fitzgerald, wide receiver, and Drew Brees, quarterback, going into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. All right. Then you have the current this year announcements, this year's winners. You have, hello, Baker. How you doing, lady? You have Matthew Stafford named the NFL MVP this year. Cleveland Browns defensive end Myles Garrett winning the Defensive Player of the Year. Let's see. Christian McCaffrey won the Comeback Player of the Year. Vrabel and McDaniels, Josh McDaniels named Top Coach and Assistant of the Year. And Matthew Stafford won the biggest prize, the MVP of the National Football League. So there you go. But again, Jason Witten did not get in. Disappointing, to say the least, for folks here local. But it is what it is. Maybe next year, I guess, how you look at that. So anyway, I felt like he needed to be in. He should have been in, and he earned his way to get in, quite frankly. But he didn't get in. So Witten was denied the Hall of Fame this year for the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Won't get a chance to put on that yellow sport coat. That's one of the symbols of going into the Hall of Fame in pro football in Canton, Ohio. You put on that yellow, I guess, or cream-colored or gold suit jacket when you go get inducted. Boston Butts on sale at all Food Cities today and tomorrow for $1.49 a pound. Jumbo baking potatoes, 8-pound bag for $4.99. Fruit or veggie trays for $9.99. And then your one-stop shop for the Super Bowl this weekend. Seahawks all the way. The Patriots ripped off my Raiders back in the day. I haven't got over that. Actually, I forgot about it. I read that story. Anyway, it doesn't make a difference. I don't get too worked up about stuff like that. So maybe I should. I'm a sports guy, but I don't. So it's okay. It is what it is. So, and you know what? Monday morning, sun comes up and we'll truck on. Somebody will be the Super Bowl champ. We'll move right on into 50 and 60 degree temperatures next week. We'll get a reprieve from the cold weather, but I'm sure we got more coming. Chicken tenders in the party box starting at $25 each, hot or cold, at all Food Cities this weekend. The small sub tray for $20. The cheese balls that Rob referred to for $9.99. And let's see, what print small? Let's see what that says on the different cheese balls you can get at all Food Cities for $9. You know what? I'm going to get me a cheese ball. I like them. They are awesome. Made right here in the deli. Hawaiian Ranch, peanut butter, cheesy beef, and more for $9.99. Made fresh in the store. You have family subs in the deli. I mean, these are footlongs for $12.99. Zesty gourmet cracker party mix for $9.99. The big game cupcake starting at $5.99. You have full slab ribs starting at $20 each, available in the deli. You have the Bavarian Beast soft pretzels for $6.99. Let me show you that. That's really looking cool. Looks really good. There they are. The Bavarian Beast soft pretzels for $6.99 at all Food Cities. And you have Holy Guacamole, buy one, get one free. That's pretty cool if you're into guacamole. And let's see, anything else on this? Oh, I'll show you this cookie again. For $12.99, this cookie. Have it done up any way you want to for the Super Bowl. Made fresh in the Bakery Deli. Hello, Joe and Mary Shell, Patsy Lyons. David's on his way, Patsy. Your grandson's going to be here in a minute, being on the show. So that's what's going on there. Let's do the buy one, get ones before we go to the break. We got more sports to talk about. Tennessee's Lady Vols won last night. Still, I get tickled. She can't coach. Okay. They're 7-1 in the SEC. Well, it's always a disclaimer. I don't know why they don't give it. Well, she's not Pat Summitt. Guess what? There ain't going to be no other Pat Summitt. Pat Summitt's Pat Summitt. She's gone. She's in glory. There ain't going to be another Pat Summitt. Not going to be another Nick Saban. Not going to be another Vince Lombardi. Pick 'em. They ain't going to happen. So folks need to get over it. Well, she's not Summitt. No, she's not. But she's also not, Harper. Just went totally blank. And the one before her that took Holly Warlick, took Summitt's place when she passed away. So she's not one of them either. Not one of them. She's not them either. So you can compare it either way. Anyway, she won last night, 82-77. Well, then I read on Facebook. I just like to get on and laugh. And she had to go to overtime. Okay, last week they got beat by 30. They were on her because she didn't win. And so now, because she had to go to overtime to win at Georgia on the road in the SEC, she can't coach. So I love it. And it's not just Caldwell. You pick these other, you get on there and these people, it's amazing to me. And I do a sports show, and it's all right, but it's just funny, really. It's humorous to get on there and read some of the comments some of these people say about not just Caldwell, just coaches in general. Heupel, Pick'em, Kiffin, Saban. It's right down the list. They're on them all the time about something. Nobody's ever happy. So, anyway, 82-77 overtime. Lady Vols win. They do play at South Carolina on Sunday. It will be a very tough test. And I would go in telling you straight up that South Carolina would be favored. They're at home. This will be the third pretty grueling road trip, really. You go to UConn, Georgia, and South Carolina. That's three pretty toughies on the road. So we'll see. Tennessee men's team tomorrow night at Kentucky. That'll be a tough one at Rupp Arena. They'll be laying low for the Vols tomorrow night. And so that's a nationally televised game. I think at 8:30. Let's see. Tennessee, 8:30 tomorrow night, ESPN at Rupp Arena. Number 25, Tennessee at Kentucky. The big game tomorrow, the Marshall Thundering Herd. Yeah, we are Marshall, taking on the only one of two undefeated teams in college basketball. They're going down tomorrow. Miami of Ohio, the Red Hawks, 23rd ranked in the country, head into Huntington tomorrow. Man, I'd love to go up and watch that game. I bet you couldn't get a ticket from here to Huntington. The place will be rocking. Because the 23rd ranked and only two teams undefeated in basketball, Arizona, the number one team in the country, and Miami of Ohio. And they're going to be at Marshall tomorrow, predicting an upset. The Thundering Herd is going to pull one off at 4 o'clock tomorrow on ESPN or ESP Plus. All right, buy one, get one free. Here we go. Thomas Bagels, buy one, get one free. Through Tuesday at all Food Cities. Food Club Hearty Soups, buy a can, get a can. You have Food City Coffee, selected varieties, buy one, get one free. Kraft American Singles. Ooh, big old grilled cheese sandwich. Buy one, get one free. Also, you have the Kind Bar Minis. Buy one, get one free. Mayfield Ice Cream. At all Food Cities, buy one, get one free. Wow, that's a deal. And you got the Screamin' Sicilian Pizzas. Buy one, get one free. At all Food Cities. There you go. That's what's coming up. Through Tuesday at all Food Cities. We are live here again at Food City and Gray on a Food City Friday. We'll take a break. We'll come right back. Again, David Lyons on his way to join us. Looking forward to having him on the show. It's been a while from Brumman Sports Shop. We'll take a break right back after this. On the road on a Food City Friday, Food City and Gray. Monday, we're back in the saddle. We've been at home in the studio, and that's okay for a couple of days for the weather. Next week, where we're going to be? We're going to be Chick-fil-A on Monday and Elizabethton, Cannon's Furniture on Tuesday, just in time for Valentine's Day. Got a great furniture sale going on to get for your significant other for Valentine's Day. Then we'll be at Lingerfield Drug Center. Then we're going to be at the Jeweler's Bench. We'll be back here next Friday. Friday the 13th. That bother you, Tom? Absolutely not. That's a bunch of garbage. No, not superstitious at all. You might be, and that's okay, but I'm not. So, but we'll be here next Friday again on the Food City Friday. All right, quick break. Back after this on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Hey there, neighbors. Todd Houston here with the Elizabethton Church of Christ, wishing you a very happy new year and a wildly successful 2026. I'd like to invite you to come and get to know our family here at Elizabethton as we are seeking to be more like our Lord every day. We're no perfect people, but we're a people that love the Lord and love you. We'd love to get to know you. If you'd like to join us, our times are at 10 and 11 a.m. on Sunday, 6:30 p.m., and then again Wednesday evening at 7. You can find us on Facebook or at elizabettoncoc.org.
It's important to hire a professional because you want a quality, trained, and licensed person working in your home. All of my staff are factory trained and have years of experience. With today's technology in heating and air conditioning systems, you want a trained professional working on your system. Our motivation to provide our customers with the best service is years of experience. We've been in business for 35 years and we plan on being in business for another 35 years, so we want to make our customers happy.
Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show live at Food City on a Food City Friday. David Lyons going to join us coming up here in a second. So, again, the bucket of wings for $15 at all Food Cities through Sunday. These are regular $4. We're going to throw these in a bottle of different varieties of Kinder's barbecue sauce. This is Chipotle pineapple. This one is, I brought two up here, Sticky Honey Barbecue. These are 99 cents, regular $4 when you get a whole bucket of wings here, served hot or cold. There's your bucket for $15, packed full, hot or cold, of wings and 8 different varieties of you to get your choice of wings again at any or all Food Cities. So there you be. He's here. He's ready to get settled in. Tell us some show and tell from Brummett Sports Shop. Basketball, yes, but we're thinking baseball right around the corner and soccer and uniforms. And he's got all kinds of awards. He's got all kinds of hats. Oh, he's got my new satchel. Oh, boy, mine's about the handle's about ready to rip off mine. So I said, sell me new. And he said, you got it. We'll be right back after this from Double C Western Supply on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. David Lyons from Brummett Sports Shop next.
Double C Western Supply in Elizabeth and your Cowboy store and so much more. We have shoes and boots for guys and gals. We have kids' boots and shoes for the little people, too. Ball caps, Marriott Wrangler, and a large selection of Huey. We have purses, billfolds, handbags. We carry a full line of Montana Silversmith jewelry. We have both Lane Frost and Huey cologne and perfumes. We even have several styles of rugs to choose from and a large kids section full of boots and shoes and jeans and dresses and even stuffed animals. And jeans, and more jeans, both work and casual for guys and gals. Ariat Wrangler in all sizes and styles. T-shirts for men, women, and kids. For cold weather, we have fleece tops and sweaters. And racks full of men's shirts, including the George Strait line from Wrangler. Short sleeve and long sleeve shirts for men and women. Vests and jackets for the cold days and nights for the guys and the ladies. We have a full line of tack and cowboy hats for cowboys and cowgirls, along with belts and a great selection of saddles. So you see, it is a cowboy store and more. Double C Western Supply, Railroad Street, Elizabethton. Find us on Facebook and at doublecwesternsupply.com.
Behind every Food City meat and seafood counter is a highly trained, certified butcher. Our butchers offer special orders, custom cuts, and even entire meal recommendations. In fact, you'll be so impressed with our butchers, you'll be asking yourself, what can't they do?
Huh. I bet he'd be great at wrapping presents.
Okay, well, maybe not that. But at Food City, our butchers make almost everything better.
And there he is. It's been a while.
Yeah.
He's still handsome. He ain't changed any. So there you go.
I got a little more gray, maybe.
You got a little gray?
Yeah.
Well, what would cause gray? Work?
Who's watching?
We better leave it alone then.
I stay in trouble anyway, so.
Do you really? I can't imagine that. So.
God made me with a lot of things, but a filter wasn't one of them. So.
I saw your dad not too long ago. Guess what? He had shorts on.
I know.
It blows my mind. Was it Dickie? He said, Taylor, Tom, honey, I just like wearing shorts. Okay, all right, whatever.
Well, see, growing up, when I would go outside in the winter in shorts, he said, son, you don't look tough, you look stupid. And then here he is.
Your dad's a hoot.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so got me a new satchel. Look at this. This rascal is looking good. Got Tom Taylor Sports right there on it. Mine's shot to pieces. My handle's ready to bust on mine. I said, man, I hope he brings one today. And he did. So I got me a brand new satchel. And you can use these, get these from anybody, right? Not just me.
Yeah.
Wow, look at all these compartments.
It's
love
got
it.
all kinds of storage compartments in it.
Oh, love it, love it, love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome.
Another happy customer.
That's what we like to hear.
From Brummett Sports Shops. They got me a brand new satchel. We'll put that over there. I'll transpose everything, transfer everything when I get home. So my mouse pad says Brummett. Look here. He do mouse pads for you. Look here. Tom Taylor Sports Show, Brummett Sports Shop. So that's my mouse pad.
And we can do custom clipboards like that. We can do, I've got a pair of flip-flops I can do. I just hadn't messed with it.
We got the ladies coming up the floor department in a few minutes. Hello, Jimmy Stout down in Atlanta watching. Thank you, sir. Let's do show and tell from Brummett Sports Shop. We had the fundraiser last night for baseball. Over 200 people there in the Commons at Elizabethton High School raising a lot of money for Elizabethton baseball. Why are you saying that, Tom? Because spring training starts the big boys next week. Braves report on Tuesday. Everybody else, pitchers and catchers, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of next week. So here's a bat weight.
Yep.
Baseball season right around the corner. Softball season.
Yep.
There's a bat weight for $10, right?
Yep.
So there you go.
And we've got different weights too.
It's an 8-ounce for this one. So, but you can get them lighter and heavier, right?
Yep.
So $10 bat weights. Why does he come be on the show? To give you thought starters of what you can get at Brummett Sports Shop downtown Elizabethton. So there's number one. All right. Here's a
batting helmet.
Champ Pro batting helmet. $64.99's got the face protector on it.
Yep. And that can be taken off if you don't want one. Or swap sides. If you're a lefty or righty and you need it on the other side, you can take it loose and put it back on.
Put it right here, yep.
It comes in all different colors. We can get it black with the white accents on it, the gray, white with black, black with white. I think maroon and white.
Love it.
There's tons of colors.
Plus, it's got plenty of padding. That's the whole point of having a helmet, for safety. And there's all kinds of padding in there. So $64.99 for those at Brummett Sports Shop.
Yeah, and we do have a kit that can go in it if it's just a little bit too big, but not enough to justify going down to the next size. Excuse me. They're pads that stick on the inside of the ears and make it a little bit more tighter for you.
There you go. Makes perfect sense for someone you don't want to buy a brand new helmet. Now here comes the guard that goes with it, right?
This is a
softball.
Yep, softball face guard.
Yep.
We've got them just the regular wire, but this is a nicer one. It's a, I guess you'd say cast aluminum, and we can get that in pink, red, green, white, black, blue, about any color you can think of.
Yep. Fielder's mask, softball, $50.
Yep.
Different colors, Champ Pro at Brummett Sports Shop. The mom and pop sporting goods store. Be loyal, buy local. Because the big boys don't sponsor the Tom Dillon Sports Show or Cyclone Sports, and they do. So that's why we have him on.
So this right here is a New Era full button jersey. That one's actually a 4X. I think that's the biggest size those come in. We can get all different colors except orange. I think they just discontinued orange, so if I get any, it's going to be the last ones I can get. But with that, you can do the embroidery on the front, heat transfer, numbers on the back. You can do that tackle twill on the front.
Can they see it? I can't see it.
Yep.
I'm your Vanna. Can they see it?
Yep.
All right. It's a 4X. How can they not see it, right?
Well,
Takes up the whole screen.
Well, I got it because I was going to give it to Dad, but it was too small.
That'll go over big. Now, does your grandmother tell things when you talk about your dad? Does she say, he's been at it, David's been at it again, he's been talking about you, Dickie?
Well, he may.
She may. You don't care.
No, I don't care.
No. So she's
if I'd
watching.
say it here, I'd say it to him.
There are no secrets.
No.
So this goes for how much?
I think those are 30, I believe.
Okay.
I have to make 100% sure. I got it a while back, and it got thrown to the side.
That's all right. It's been a while since you've been on because of the weather, but we got him back. We're here next Friday, too. So heading into Valentine's Day. Here are athletic socks from Brummett Sports Shop for $6.
Yeah, and those come in all colors. We've got them in lime green, pink, your regular colors, orange, black, white, maroon.
Price point $6 at Brummett Sports Shop because folks are they're ordering uniforms now, aren't they?
Oh yeah, I'm getting about daily people calling and sending texts and emails. Hey, can we go ahead and put our order in for the jerseys? We don't know. This is what we want. We don't know the sizes and numbers, but.
Yep. So. $6 belts. These are the Champ Pro belts for your uniforms. Your one-stop shop for uniforms, folks.
Yep. And with this, we can get a couple different styles. One of them is like the patent leather, the real shiny, like umpires wear and things like that. We can get, these are elastic, so they're a whole lot better for kids and young adults, but we can do your normal belts as well.
We're here live at Food City in Gray. We're talking to our buddy, you see on the screen, David Lyons, Brummett Sports Shop. Oh, you probably just took care of me because I need a new scorebook for baseball. And is this the one I want? Yep, this is the one I want. So there you go. How much is this?
Let's see.
$10. I'll pay you that one when you get off there. So there's my baseball scorebook. I love it. So I'm going to run out of pages from last year. So got these softball and baseball scorebooks for $10.
Yep.
At Brummett Sports Shop. This can go, you put either way on this one, softball or baseball.
Yep.
Softball or baseball.
Yep. And, you know, with as far as like equipment and things for coaches and players, I mean, there's a whole lot that we don't have in the store, but we can get. You can go to our website and click on the Champro link, and it'll take you and show you everything we can get from Champro.
$10. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Just bought my scorebook for baseball.
But it can get a little bit overwhelming, I will say.
Oh, absolutely.
The amount of stuff that we can do and we offer. This is really just barely scratching the surface.
Tip of the iceberg, yep.
Yep.
Show me the bucket hat. This is cool, like these.
Yep.
Hot weather's coming, folks.
Yep, so I've got one. It's black with the orange underneath with a Cyclone on it. But that right there, we can do the Hampton Bulldog on it. We can do Hampton, the H. We've got them in maroon and white, gray and black, white and black, about any color combination you can really think of.
And any team.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can do any team.
Yeah.
And even if it's not a team, if you just want like a company logo on it, we can do that as well.
You do them out here for Boone, don't you? Crockett, Boone,
Yeah,
Washington
we've done
County.
stuff for Boone,
Yeah.
Crockett, DB.
Sign seal.
Yep.
So the word's getting out, folks. That's why we do this, to let folks know, and not just here locally. If you're out of town or someplace outside of where we are in the immediate Tri-Cities, they can do it and they can ship it.
Yep.
So pretty simple. All right.
So here's another one of my playful toys. So,
Did you create this one?
Yeah.
Betsy.
Yep. So everybody asked me why it's backwards. I said, I guess so you can read it in the mirror. I don't know.
Wow.
So
You just when this man comes on, you just never know. But I guess that's what it is, because people ask me that all the time. So why is it backwards? I don't know.
I don't have a good answer, so I gave them an answer.
That's it.
Yeah.
But anyway, you've got these.
Yep. And on our Facebook page, I actually have it designed for all the schools around. So if you go there and look and you like one, let me know. We can make it happen.
Jeff Beverly joins us coming up, talking Tennessee sports. Also, the ladies from the flower department are going to join us. We're here live at Food City and Gray on a Food City Friday. So here we go. These are.
That is an acrylic patch, like the patch on yours. We can put those on hats, bags, plaques, whatever.
Love it.
And
oh, this is.
Yep, that's a leather patch, and they call it ghost camouflage.
Look at that. That's really cool. These are patches put on a hat.
Yep.
Or in this case, on my satchel.
Yep.
That's cool.
And
All
this
right.
is actually is a pre-made patch, but one that I had made as an example.
Rocky Top Woodworking. I love it. Good stuff, folks. Again, be loyal, buy local. The big boys, of course, in my opinion, Brummett Sports is the big boys. That's why we have them on. But the big box stores, they don't support us, and this local mom and pop business does, and he'll ship anywhere, all over the place, all over the country.
So that is a
Right? Am I right?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. I mean, and the more that we do, the more we can give back to the community, and that's
Yep.
what we like doing.
So this is another patch.
That's a PVC patch.
How cool.
So that one's got the red line for firefighters. We've got the blue line. We've got the regular American flag, and then just American flag. It's black and white.
Yep.
So
there you go. All these available again at Brummett Sports Shop, downtown Elizabethton. They do have a walk-in store. I mean, he's always out here doing it, but there is a brick and mortar store downtown Elizabethton. Oh, this is a good-looking jersey here. Wow, I like that.
So
Happy
that's-
Valley.
Yep, that's our retro Happy Valley polo.
I like that. That looks really sharp.
And with those, you can go online to our website, and it's a link that says Custom Builder. You click on it, you can go in there and you can design whatever polo you want. Doesn't matter. So you can put whatever you want on it. If you like the style, but it's a different team you like, you can do that. If you like the team but want a crazy style or a more conservative style, they've got it all.
Price point is?
I think that one's 65.
65, all right.
Yep. And that, no matter if you put 100 of these logos on it.
Price same.
Yep.
There you go. Sublimated. It's not gonna wash out. Not gonna fade on you. All right. These are breeches.
Yep.
Yep. Little
Those
guys.
are
breeches.
some knickers.
Yep.
And that's-
Baseball pants.
Yeah,
Yep.
and that's the higher end.
Yep. These are youth extra smalls, obviously.
Yeah, but they're the
I like
the
that.
belt loops are better, the elastic's better, the material's better. So
MVP knickers for little guys or girls,
Yep.
for that matter. So there you go. Available at Brummett's.
yeah, and we do have a couple sales going on right now. We have 2 racks. I think one of them is actually a $1 rack. The other one is a red dot. So with the red dot rack, it's a certain percentage off of each piece on that rack. So
That's awesome. So you got a $1 rack and a red dot rack.
Yep.
Inside the store right now, downtown Elizabethton.
Yep. So,
All right.
So this is one that I've still not decided what I want to try on it, but it's a nice what do you call that stuff?
Plaid?
Plaid.
Plaid, yeah.
Brain fart.
Amen. I get them all the time.
So I want to put something on it. I can embroider whatever on it, just to kind of show everybody. But
well, you could put white right there, right above Tom Taylor Sports, right there, that white logo on that.
I can do that.
Double XL?
Mm-hmm.
This is XL.
Yep.
Do that. I'll buy that. That would look really sharp. Put it right there. Look good with the black jacket, too.
Oh, yeah.
With the white logo.
Mm-hmm.
My white logo, Tom Taylor Sports. Can you put that right there for me?
I can make it happen.
Oh, baby. I lose money when he comes out here. That's okay.
I'm not good for much, but what I am good for, that ain't much either.
You're so much like your dad. Good night.
He gets mad sometimes. He trained me, and the rest of it I learned on my own.
There you go. So that's some of the stuff. Is it?
That's it.
That's good.
Yeah.
Lots going on. So you've not been on for a couple of weeks because of the weather. So what have you guys been doing right now?
So getting ready for basketball awards, getting some of that stuff in, going through some of our inventory, running sales, things like that. Really, I mean, baseball jerseys are really ramping up quick. We've already got several big orders. So if you're needing jerseys and wanting jerseys from us in a timely manner, go ahead and let us know. That way we can put you on the list and get you going.
There's my buddy Toonie Cash. Love him to death.
Good to see you.
Doing good, sir?
Everybody, hello.
You doing good?
Yeah.
Good. I love that guy right there. That's my buddy. Look at him. He has been a preacher for 54 years. He's been an evangelist, spreading the gospel. So
if I could do anything for 54 years, I'd count it as a win.
Amen. So
I start a habit, and I've got it or a hobby, and I've got it for about 6 weeks, and then I'm off to the next.
That's it. You're like a hummingbird, just split.
Oh yeah, I started restoring a Bultaca dirt bike back right out of high school. Got it running. Then I started on a Mini Cooper. I put a floor in it. Then I started on the 72 Super Beetle, and I've got it where I just need to wire up the headlights, taillights, put the windows in. And it's been like that since 23. I mean, I come out of the gate hot, but.
So you're not a marathon, you're a sprinter.
Oh, yeah.
You run it hot and you're done.
Yeah.
So the marathon, but you'll get it done.
Yeah. You don't have to keep up with me. You just got to wait for me to stop.
Oh, Lordy. I'm so glad you came. We're back here next week. Do it all over again if you can.
Good. Oh, yeah.
Love it. We had a chance to – I had a guy come up and compliment me the other night, the last home basketball game, about those trophies we did for the Betsy Bash. And they thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
And so we'll do it again next year.
Yeah.
I want to do it. Yeah. And if there's a baseball tournament we can get involved in, let's do that too. However you want to do it. I mean, I'm all about promoting this guy and his company, and they do a great job.
And we love working with you.
Yes. It's mutual. So social media, in closing here, how do they find you?
So we're on Facebook and Instagram at Brummett Sports Shop. Website is brummettsportshop.com. You can shoot us an email at brummets1945@gmail.com. And you can give us a call at 542-2321.
So I'm getting me a Buffalo plaid shirt, double X, with Tom Taylor Sports on it. I done bought me my scorebook for baseball. It starts in 3 or 4 weeks. March the 3rd's the first baseball game. And I got me a new satchel. If you missed it earlier in the segment, check this out. If you need one of those, he can do one for you too.
That's it.
So put your logo on it, your team's logo on it. If you want to get a gift for a coach, say thank you for a job well done, get him one of these.
Yep, we can do leather portfolios that are engraved. We can, whatever you like.
Look, there it is. I think it's shown. There it goes. Tom Taylor Sports. Got a glare on the camera and the lights. Anyway, this is my new satchel. Man, I love that thing. That is good. And it is much needed.
It's going to look like $1 million now.
See here, look how bad this handle is. She's down to down to the nubbins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's seen better days.
It has seen a lot better days.
I think you got your money's worth.
Oh, absolutely. I got me new satchel, thanks to Brummett Sports Shop.
Thank you.
See you next week.
I'll be here.
All right, hope so. I love working with these folks. They do a wonderful job. So does these folks right here, Ivy Hall Nursing. I'll be right back after this. Got Jeff Beverly and our floral shop ladies are coming on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. We're talking to Joseph Taylor, one of our great sponsors here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. And what's going on at Ivy Hall Nursing Home?
Ivy Hall, we would love to have short-term rehab patients. If you go in for knee surgery, shoulder surgery, stuff like that, you need a little bit of rehab, please consider Ivy Hall. We have private rooms for our short-term rehab patients. We offer physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, full-time respiratory therapy. We'd love to take care of you.
Looking for help? Looking for folks to work here?
Absolutely, 100%. If you want to come in, if you're a CNA, LPN, RN, you want to work in dietary, laundry, housekeeping, we would love to have you. You can go to ivyhallnursingHome.com and fill out an application. Somebody will certainly call you back if you put in an application.
Yep. So all these different folks, you take care of these different therapy programs, right?
Absolutely. We love the short-term patients. We love the long-term patients. Either one, we want to take care of anybody that comes our way, for sure.
Social media?
Social media, Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Facebook. And like I said, ivyhallnursingHome.com.
There you go. One of our great sponsors, folks. Love promoting them. Again, the great folks here in Elizabethton, sponsor of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports, Ivy Hall Nursing Home.
All right, we ready for story time? Yes, Warren?
Mrs. Turner, for your last day, we would like to tell the story.
Okay.
Once upon a time, in this town, a little girl named Meredith Turner was born. And she grew up right here.
She went to this very school and graduated right here. She went away for a short time to learn to be a teacher.
But she came back to teach right here.
She got married and raised a family right here. Our moms and dads had you as their teacher right here.
And we do too. So right here, we'd all like to say,
We love you, Mrs. Turner!
Back in the Tom Taylor Sports Show, look who stopped by, our buddy Jeff Beverly, talking the Big Orange Update. Hello, sir. How you doing?
Doing well, Thomas. How about you?
Doing good. I
Good to see you.
appreciate this guy. How many years we've been together?
Oh,
30?
No, more than that. 30.
Just leave it at 30.
30 plus. Let's just go 30
That's
plus,
it.
and then we'll always be right.
Wow. Yep. He's our Big Orange Update guy. If you like Tennessee sports, he's forgot more about Tennessee sports than all of us know. So let's start with our buddy, our quarterback, Joey Aguilar. Tennessee needs him next year, I think. So temporary restraining order. What does this ensure he was going to play next year? It's up in the air. What's all this mean?
It's still up in the air. Temporary restraining order allows him to be with the team and start working out until the permanent injunction is granted or not granted. And that's due in court next Friday. That's when they're going to February 13th. So we'll see what happens. A lot of people are thinking, that the judge in the temporary order said the merits of the case present a likelihood of success. That's why they went ahead and granted the temporary one, so he can start, working out. And of course, he's recovering from his arm surgery that he had. So, but he is with the team, and he'll start with that. And then we'll see next Friday what the judge says. They took the same tact as the Ole Miss people did for Chambers down in Oxford.
Yep.
Took it out of federal or state, or took it out of federal court and took it to local court. They had that massive lawsuit that Pavia was involved in, all these kind of people. Now they've sort of dropped out of that and have just a local lawsuit. we'll see if that tack's successful. I think a lot of people, because the way the Tennessee law is written, there's not a lot of case history with that. It's a fairly new law, new interpretation of the law. So there's not a lot of case history to go against that. So
we're uncharted territory.
Sort of uncharted territory. So it's going to be interesting to see if indeed he grants that. And it goes back to the premise that, with Tennessee next year, and they've already stated, he'll have a chance to earn $2 million for next year. And the rules are what the rules are, but it comes down to, can you deny a person a chance to earn $2 million, legally, right? I mean, so I don't know how it's going to play out. I mean, you get to the point where you start thinking, it's too much. Let's cut it off at some point.
Got to.
But you start having these cases, and if they're successful in court, that starts setting the precedent.
Absolutely, it does.
And so then it's people fighting against the precedent. So it's interesting. Betty Yako, the Alabama basketball player, sort of started with this a couple of weeks ago. We talked about that I think last time, but Greg Sankey came out
against it.
I
loved it
in the written deposition to that case. So that was interesting to see. Now publicly he's not said anything in an interview setting or anything like that. He's not, but in his written deposition that he gave on the lawsuit, he was totally against it.
So he basically says he shouldn't be playing, right?
But he says he should be playing. Now, he's not made a statement or not had any kind of information around the Chambliss case or the Aguilar case. So we'll see if he submits any paperwork or any statements with that. At some point, personally, I think they ought to come up with 5 years to play 5, period. No more. You can't, no matter if you get hurt a year and you lose, okay, you got 5 to play 5, and cut it off at that. And then that way, it's cut and dry. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. You don't, if you can't get granted an extra year because whatever. I mean, it's just a hard fight to play 5.
And be done.
Yeah. And I think that's the way to go. Now, specifically for Aguilar, Tennessee's got 2 5-star quarterbacks. They're redshirt freshmen and true freshmen this fall with McIntyre and Brandon. So it's like, where do you start getting these guys in there, start getting the experience? Because in 2027, it's going to be one of those 2 guys.
Yep.
So there's the balance. Even this year, thinking, sort of take your lumps a little bit in 26 with these freshmen, let them really get their feet under them, and then come back strong in 27 and ready to rock. And that's an argument in Vol land right now. In Vol Nation is take your lumps a little bit in 26 with the freshmen, or bring Aguilar back. He probably gives you a higher floor. They may not give you a higher ceiling than with Brandon or McIntyre, because both those guys are really, really talented, but not experienced.
Well, so that was my next question. We're talking to Jeff Bailey, talking to Big Orange Update. We're here at Food City and Grace. So if Aguilar doesn't come back, and there's a 50-50 shot he won't. So you got Staub, a transfer from Colorado. You got McIntyre, who's a holdover from last year. He's very talented. He's too skinny. Everybody says he's too lanky, too lean. Can't take the pounding. We'll see. Then you got the true freshman, Faison Brandon. So if Joey doesn't come back, can't come back, won't come back. Well, he wants to come back, but he can't come back. Who do you start?
I think McIntyre would go in as a starter.
Okay.
Just because he's been there longer and he's got the experience. And people talk about him being slight of build, and he is. I mean, he's tall and skinny as a rail kind of player, but he's got a tremendous arm and got high football IQ. Mm-hmm. And so he's going to be a star somewhere. And so he is, his grandfather was the old Vanderbilt coach from the 80s, George McIntyre, and so, George McIntyre. So now, if you think about where he's going to be going into Vanderbilt versus Tennessee, kind of, that whole history, but his family's been basically Tennessee fans. Mm-hmm. So he's grown up being a Tennessee fan, even though his grandfather was the Vanderbilt coach. So he's got a tremendous amount of talent. Faison Brandon is a big kid. He's not as tall as McIntyre, but he's bigger. He's about 6'4", 220, and incredible athlete, strong arm, give you more of a running ability than McIntyre would, for sure, or Aguilar, either one, as far as that goes. But he's a much better athlete probably at that position. So you bring something with that. I think both those guys are just incredibly talented, and of course you never know till you get them on the field. But I think both of them have potential to be really, really outstanding college quarterbacks. Like I said, probably a higher ceiling than Joey would give you, but right now just the experience factor is what obviously we're dealing with.
Joey's pretty good. Number one quarterback in the SEC last year, which I go back to better than Stockton and Simpson and Trinidad Chambliss, and he was the number one quarterback in the SEC. If he comes back next year, it's a big shot in the arm, I think, for the Vols offense. We're going to take a break. Camille's here, the flower girl. Jeff's going to catch his breath, come back. We're going to talk men's basketball, baseball, lady Vols, and recruiting day. We got lots to cover still yet. Camille, they're crunched back there for Valentine's Day already, so we'll let her jump in, and you'll come back in a few, would you? Be gracious enough to do that?
Absolutely.
She's right here beside us, and she joins us next. And Jeff will come back and do part 2, the Big Orange Update, on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Tom Taylor Sports Show got a brand new product. Tell me what's going on.
We sure do. We have contactless Visa debit cards, and some of you all have been asking and wanting to know, when are you going to implement that? We are hitting the ground running. So right now you can get your free instant issue contactless debit cards at Northeast Community Credit Union, and that's just another form of payment. So you've got the mag strip on the back, you've got your contactless, invisible, what you want to call it, if you want to pay that way for tabless, or you've got your chip. So we're just staying up to date with all the things, and we listened to you. So you wanted that, and that's what we can provide. And we've implemented it with hard work, behind the scenes, a lot of teamwork, effort, and come get your contactless Visa debit card today.
Available now.
Yes.
At all locations. Our locations are?
They are in Rome Mountain. They are in Elizabethton, one in behind Elizabethton High School, our main office. And then we have one off of 19E in Elizabethton. We have one in Johnson City off of West Oakland Avenue.
Social media, how do we find you?
You can find us at Facebook, Instagram, or BeMyCU.org.
And the magic main number is?
423-547-1200.
Brand new product from Northeast Community Credit Union. Proud sponsor of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, she's here. We can't keep her long because they are slammed. And you know what I like about that? People are not waiting to the last minute.
Exactly.
They're ordering Valentine's Day. It's next week. It's like, let's get it now while the getting's good. So we won't keep her long, but we do want to keep her because I know next Friday, there ain't no way they're going to have them up here.
There's no way.
No, they'll be covered up and slammed.
There's no way.
Which is a happy problem. So let's do, this is the segment Show and Tell from the Floor Department. Everything she's going to show you is good at all food cities. So remember that. This is not just in Gray, but it's applicable to everybody. Here we go.
So we'll start with candy bouquets. So this is a dozen arranged, and they're $44.99. And some have like just uniform, just the same candy bars. Some of them have a mixture. There's candy in the vase.
Love it. Look at that.
Yeah, cute little decorations with the tulle in there. Cute little bow on there.
And so we can pick the candy bars we want, right? Some of these are already made up.
Yeah, we made about 150, and that was our quota that we had to make. So after that, we may not have time to make more, but you know, it just depends on what's going on because we have so many on the floor already that. So
go to your local food
chosen
city
from.
now.
Yeah.
Don't wait till next week; it'll be picked over. So.
Yeah.
So if you want Fifth Avenues and Three Musketeers and Snick, whatever, you can pick the candy bars.
Yep,
Set that
and
right
we
there.
can special make it for you.
All right.
Okay, and then this is one with just all the same candy bar in it. It's a dozen as well, and I've got a half dozen over here.
I love it. These are Hershey's. Got the little rose, got the little ribbon, full of candy in the base. You get to keep the glass jar.
Yeah.
What's the price point on these?
The dozens are $44.99, and then the half dozens are $34.99.
So there you go.
Yeah.
If you have someone who just wants a half a dozen candy bars, there you go.
And if you just want like 6 different candy bars of whatever, you know, we can do that too. It's just whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever you choose.
You can mix and match. You have, as she said, she was off mic. You can pick 6 different candy bars you want. It's all up.
It's just whatever you want.
Whatever you want.
We'll take care of it.
They're here to please. Then you have these little.
We've got some. I brought some arrangements up. So
I
that's a triple rose bud base.
I
They're
love that.
$24.99.
Look at that
So
vase.
it'll have three roses in it with just the greenery and the baby's breath and a pretty little bow.
Yep.
They're $24.99.
$24.99.
We've got a single, and this one I made all pretty with glitter on it. So the singles are $14.99.
Look at that. Like the glitter on top of the rug.
Isn't that pretty?
Make sure it don't spill the water on the computer. I love it.
made
How much? This is 14?
$14.99.
Look at the vase. Got the little beads on the vase, which I think
Yeah.
are cute. So I don't know why a grown man likes cute vases. but I do.
Hey, that's okay, Tom. You know
It
what's
is.
up. And then
Yep.
we've got the dozen arranged, $69.99 for a dozen.
Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you.
So she's got all kinds of goodies. Thought starters for Valentine's Day. Don't procrastinate. That's the thing. So don't. You snooze, you lose. You will come in here next week and go, can we get one? No, we're sold out. We can't get any more in. So
How cool these are. So these are the forever roses. We just got these in yesterday. Those are $22.99, and those
Mhm.
are preserved, so they're going to stay like that in the pretty little dome globe.
you don't have to do anything to them. They just
No.
they stay that way forever.
They'll just stay that way. They're preserved, so they're not gonna do anything but keep looking like that.
Trying
And the
to show
baby's
you.
breath is preserved as well.
There's a glare on the glass. I'm trying. There you go. That's a little bit better. $22.99. This is how. That's all it is. It's not very big.
They're so pretty.
But very
We've
pretty.
got different colors, and then these are the ones that come in the globe.
Mm-hmm.
And those are $26.99. And we have some that are heart-shaped, that are a bigger heart-shape. They're like red and white and black ones. And then we have smaller ones that come in all different colors
Yeah.
as well. And they're $26.99 and $24.99. So, and these are the preserved ones too. And these are pretty cool. So like after a while, this water will start, yellowing a little. But when you take this bottom part off, there's a lid right down here. You just take the lid off, pour that water out, put new water in, boom, wrap it back up, and you're ready to go, and it looks brand new all over again. But you don't have to do anything with the rose.
But this one does not have water in it.
No,
No.
it does not.
It just stays as is for $22.99 forever and ever.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep, this one's called the Eternal Rose Dome, so that's pretty cool. Okay.
You've been selling those already?
Yes, we
Okay.
have. We sell those. They sell really fast. So if you like those, I highly suggest going ahead and getting them because they will be sold out.
I like it. She's talking as she's doing it. So she is. She
Doing zoomies.
do this one right here.
Okay, so these are our dozens.
Oh my gosh.
And I knew you would like those. I always bring a special one just
Look
for
at
you,
this.
Tom, because they're so pretty.
Look what.
So our dozens in the plastic sleeve right now are $32.99.
Look at that, folks. These aren't spray painted. This is the way they
That's
come.
how they come.
Look at
They're
that.
so pretty.
How much?
$32.99.
$32.99.
For a dozen right now.
Look at that.
And that includes the colors and just the plain red ones.
So there you go. This is a segment if you don't believe there's a God. Look at this. I made that one day. And then
It's
you
so pretty.
got this one. These are regular red roses.
Mm-hmm.
And this is price point is
$32.99.
$32.99 as well.
And those are the ones that are included in the Cupid's combo. So you'll get the chocolate covered strawberries and the dozen roses for $29.99, and that starts on the 11th
Yeah.
for that pricing.
So we're doing
And
the
it'll
chocolate
last-
dip strawberries this year again too.
Yes, definitely. So this is the Enjoy the Moment bouquet. It's $14.99 if my memory serves me right. Yes, it's $14.99. And it's got a cute little heart stick in there. Yeah.
Love it.
The palms and carnations and all the beautiful little assortment of flowers in there.
I don't even have to ask. She already knows. She's going to tell me what's in there. So it's palms and carnations.
Let's see what else.
$14.99.
Yep.
What's the little guy?
Yeah, that's a carnation
Carnation.
right there. And then little daisies, the palms.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's just a pretty little bouquet with a pretty assortment of flowers.
Chop
It's
and
called
drop.
Enjoy the moment. Yeah.
Chop and drop.
and
They'll last
stick
for
it
how
in your
long?
vase.
Couple of weeks?
Yeah, a couple weeks, definitely.
Yeah.
So this one is the half dozen. That's the premium rose bouquet, and they are $24.99.
Absolutely beautiful.
Yep. And so it comes with some filler and a couple pieces of greenery in here, and it's a half dozen of roses. Okay. And then this one is the lover's bouquet, and that one is $16.99. I love
Wow.
the purple.
I
and
do
the white
too.
on there. Isn't that pretty?
What is this big one right? That one.
That's a carnation.
Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, they're beautiful. And
Goodness.
it's got lilies, some daisies, some palms, carnations. It's just a pretty little assortment. We've got all different kinds of bouquets and a bunch of roses, so there's definitely plenty to choose from.
Now, these are good at all food cities, right?
They are, yes.
Oh, my gosh.
So
Look at
this
this.
is a cyclamen. Is that not beautiful?
Love the pot.
So that one is $10.99, and that little pot is so cute. You can definitely repurpose that little pot.
Cyclamens for how much?
$10.99.
The whole thing for $10.99, folks. Look at
That's
that.
a really good deal on that, especially with Valentine's Day pricing right now.
Yep. Sets tabletop. Look at that. It's a great deal for $10.99. So she's brought so many goodies up here. We're live at Food City in Gray. Everything you're seeing again is applicable to all Food City stores. So $10.99 for that. It's gorgeous. Look at that.
Gorgeous. It's so
Love it.
pretty, isn't it? I love cyclamens. They're in the succulent family, so you definitely don't need to overwater a cyclamen. These are mini rose bushes. These are so pretty. They are $14.99.
Now,
And these you can plant, and they'll come back every year.
I can tell you, I bought 8 of them last year when they had them on sale.
Yeah.
At the end of the season. But look right here. Look, he's getting ready to all pop up.
Oh, yeah.
They're getting ready to bud out.
So many buds on there.
$14.99. Keep it inside. When the weather turns another 45, 60 days, spring, put it out in the ground.
Yep.
And it'll come back every year. Look at that.
Yep. It's
Now,
a great deal on them, too.
That's a great Valentine's gift, too.
It is.
Because that's
yeah,
going to keep on
everybody-
growing.
Yeah, it's the gift that keeps on giving.
That's it.
Yeah, and this is it's called the little Candy Crush.
Candy Crush.
Yeah, Candy Crush is what they call that one. So those are Gerber daisies. And that one is also $14.99. But it's cute. It's got the little box with the cello in it to make it cute and decorative.
Love it.
Yeah, we've got all kinds of different choices for our blooming plants right now.
And she loaded the wagon.
I did.
I love it.
So let's talk about the little wax warmers. I brought 3 flavors up because, we like to sniff this. They smell so good. So that one is $24.99 for that wax warmer.
This is a tabletop. Looks like a fireplace.
It's so pretty. We have one of those that we use in the department every day, and
So-
it always smells good. And it lights up like a little fire in there. It looks like a little fireplace. It's so pretty.
This is tabletop.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
It is. Isn't it
$24.99.
Yep, $24.99. And then we've got the ones that plug into the wall. And
Oh,
this one's $12.99.
So you put the melts right, let me show you. You put the melts right on top. It's almost like a smoker.
Yep.
It's a little miniature, which is not. But these flames looks like it's flaming here. I guess I'm not pointing right. Here. And up there is where you put the melts. A little wire mesh top on the melt.
It's got the little top on.
I love
to
it.
like cover it up.
$24.99. All right. And here's a plug-in type.
And that one's $12.99.
This looks like a little mason jar. $12.99 plug-in. Melts go on top of those two. And then last but not least are the melts themselves.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see what we got here.
Of course,
This
we have
is
to bring melts so we can sniff them.
yeah, cinnamon donuts and coffee.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who doesn't want to smell that?
oh my gosh.
Oh, it smells so good, doesn't it?
Oh,
It smells exactly like cinnamon
they smell
donuts and coffee. It's exactly what it smells like. Their wax melts are so good. They're my favorite.
made in America. These are Swan Creek, made out of in Ohio.
Yep.
There's 6 of them for $5.99. I burn 2 at a time and they last
They
forever.
have a good long burn time.
Oh,
They
yeah.
do. This one's the bourbon maple sugar.
Woo!
Oh, it smells so good. doesn't it?
Oh, I love
Oh,
it.
it's awesome. It smells amazing.
I don't know why I'm showing it, but you need to come by and smell them. Mmm.
Yummy. And this one's glazed banana bread.
Glazed banana bread.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, it smells so good.
That smells like bananas.
Oh, it smells just like banana bread.
It really does.
Yeah, and then whenever
Wow.
it melts in your house, it makes you so hungry you want what you're burning in there.
I'm gonna go buy those.
You want that one?
Oh, yeah.
You usually get one that I bring up.
I lose money when she comes up here every year.
Oh, every time.
So this is mine. I'm glazed banana
That
bread.
one's all you, baby.
We got everything.
That's all of it.
You're awesome. Put it right here, girl. She does a wonderful job.
Thank you.
Everything you've seen is good at all Food City stores. So you didn't tell me to say this, but I'm going to tell them, don't wait till next weekend to get your
Yes.
flowers.
Yeah.
'Cause
Go ahead and place your orders.
That's it. Don't procrastinate because you're going to walk in and go, hey, we're out. We're sorry.
Yeah.
Because you guys are getting slammed already. And we're a week out.
We are. We've
Yeah.
already got orders and deliveries and all kinds of stuff. So the sooner that you call, the better.
You got it.
Yep.
Sweet Camille from Florida Department. Thank you, dear.
Thank you, darling.
Yep. We're gone. We'll be right back. We've got Rob and Jeff next on the Tom Daly Sports.
We're proud to help our region move forward and help reopen every business we can.
Tell us why. A lot of real estate companies out there. Why David Collins and Collins and Company?
Well, we service before and after the sale. I think that's a big thing. And follow through on phone calls. I think, and I have a lot of people just comment on how professional our website is, how professional our agents are, and what we do, and how we follow through with things. For instance, I'm not telling the name of a real estate company or anything like that. That's had a buyer that bought one of our houses through another agency, and she just called me. She said, my agent didn't show up at closing, didn't bring me any keys, we didn't do a final walkthrough. That's pretty sad. And, you know, I just want to let folks know, you come here, you're going to get service, you know, follow through. We're going to work through with you, follow you through the process, help you through the process. You don't have a lender. We've got lenders we recommend, attorneys for closing we recommend, and you get full service here.
End of story. Full service. Phone number to call?
423-543-5741.
A 97% closing ratio, folks. Collins and Company, great sponsor of the Tom Daly Sports Show and Elizabeth and Cyclone Sports. Back on the Tom Daly Sports Show. Let's go round two with our buddy Jeff. I appreciate him. Camille's hammered, so they said we can only get it for a few minutes. And so Jeff said, who's a great guy? He said, you know, I'll get out of the way and let her do her thing. I'll come back.
I'm pretty flexible.
I appreciate that very much. So back to Joe Aguilar. All right, so I go back to the same thing that I say every time we talk about this kid. He's the number one quarterback in the SEC, which is a pretty big deal, I think, because there's a lot of good quarterbacks last year in the league. So if he comes back, to me, it's an immediate shot in the arm for an offense that right now they don't have a definite QB, which you got to have a good QB to win in the SEC. So you told me in the first segment that they've got money earmarked for him for NIL. So what happens, playing devil's advocate, what happens if, I think you said they've got $2 million, whatever they've got set
$2 million,
back.
right.
All right, so he wins this injunction, which I think he's going to win it. So because of Bediako down in Alabama, I think the whole landscape's changing. We've talked about this all week on the show. So Aguilar, they got two earmarked for him. All right, so here comes, well, Ole Miss. If Trinidad Chambliss doesn't fight this, they don't have a quarterback because Simmons, the guy that he beat out, is transferred. He's gone.
He's in Missouri.
Chambliss is up in the air, so all of a sudden Ole Miss says, okay, Aguilar, Heupel's got you 2. We'll give you 4. Could it become a sweepstakes, possibly?
Possibly, except for one little caveat I think about that, is that the temporary restraining order was written specifically around Tennessee.
Okay. There you go.
And they are quoting Tennessee state law. So
that's why we have him on the show, folks.
Now, if a permanent injunction is granted next week or whenever they get to it, you know, depending on how it's worded. If it's worded similarly to how the temporary restraining order was worded, based around Tennessee and Tennessee state law, that probably is going to prevent him from going anywhere outside the state. He could go somewhere else inside the state, probably. But in terms of that order and the way it's going to be written, it'll probably make it difficult for him to go outside the state. Now, he could go and file it. If he say Duke. You know, Duke lost their quarterback to Miami. So Duke want to come in and offer him $4 million. They could go to North Carolina and start the process over and get a file a lawsuit in North Carolina. But again, you get to the point now where it's starting to get totally ridiculous for those kind of things to happen. So my opinion is if he gets the permanent injunction, he'll be at Tennessee.
See, to me, the whole thing's crazy. We're sitting there talking about college guys playing sweepstakes. Can you give me, going to the highest bidder? I'm thinking,
yeah,
it's so out of kilter, but it ain't going to go. I mean, it's not going to change.
Well,
It is
eventually,
what
what will have to happen for it to change is because, as we've talked about, the NCAA allowed this to go on unfettered. They wouldn't acknowledge that the players needed some type of compensation for years. They stuck their head in the sand. Till finally, it flared up, right? The only way it's ever going to get now, I think, you can't put the toothpaste back in the tube, but the only way it's ever going to be is that, I think they'll have to have a collective bargaining. They'll have to unionize the college athletes and collective bargain. That way you can have enforceable contracts. They're there for 2 years, 3 years, whatever the contract length is, and you've got some leverage. Mm-hmm. Without that, it's just free agency. And there's a lot of thought, or some thought, I won't say a lot, there's some thought that somebody's going to challenge this transfer window restriction that they put in there for the same basic reason. So you're denying me an opportunity to go somewhere and make money.
Yep.
You're denying me an opportunity for employment.
A right to make a living.
Right to make a living.
Yep.
So if somebody wants to transfer in May, they're going to say, I'm going to bring a lawsuit. So you can't stop me from transferring in May. Mm-hmm. Now, we'll see again how the NCAA, how the courts, how the university presidents, the commissioners, all these kind of people, they fight and bicker so much. If they'd all try to pull together, they could come up with a plan, with a system, with a process. But it's like what the Big Ten did on the playoffs. They told the SEC that if y'all will go to the extra league game, we'll go to the 16-team playoff.
Yep.
Well, now they come in, no, we want a 24-team playoff.
Yep. And the SEC says no.
It says no, so now it's okay, we'll still go back to 12 then.
Yep.
So now the SEC sort of, Sankey got played a little bit from the standpoint that they got the extra league game. And the extra league game in SEC is tougher than the extra league game in any other conference. So now they've, devalued their league just a little bit by playing that extra game.
That's a great point.
With only 12 available spots instead of 16.
Sankey did get played. You're right. They played him. And so, they made that deal, and SEC balked on it. They said, okay, forget that then. And so the Big Ten kind of won that battle. So,
yeah.
All right, it's a National Signing Day. Talking to Jeff Beverly, talking Big Orange Update. 5-star recruits, if you had to grade, National Signing Day came and went on Wednesday. It's finished up, basically. So, A, B, C, or D, how'd they grade out Tennessee?
I think A. They ended up top 10 in the recruiting rankings. When combined with the portal, they were end up like number 7 or 8, something like that, overall portal plus high school rankings. Usually back in the old days, the first Wednesday in February, National Signing Day, was sort of a holiday for football fans anyway. This year it passed without even hardly anybody noticing it because the early signing went in December, which is where almost everybody signs in December now. And so, the kids get into school, and they're in school for the most part. When January rolls around, they're in college. So, National Signing Day now in February is sort of meaningless. There's been talk that they're going to try to take it back to one signing day again, and that would be in December. We'll see if that happens. There's so much, balls that are being juggled in the air right now with all this stuff.
Yep.
Transfer portal, NIL, National Signing Day. There's just a lot going on. Being a football coach these days is really, really difficult.
Absolutely.
I mean, not just the play calling and the strategy of the game and game to game, but you got roster management. You have to be out managing the NIL budgets and all this kind of stuff. It's tough, and they're getting well paid. Don't get me wrong, but it's a totally different job than it was a few years ago.
Kirby Smart says it's a 24/7 job now. It's all the time. You don't have any downtime. You used to have, but now you got to recruit them to get them, pay them to get them, come up with the money to keep them. Got to keep them happy while you got them. And then you have the injuries. There's all kinds of.
I saw Brett Bielema I think yesterday talking, and Coach of Illinois. He was at Wisconsin and Arkansas, now Illinois. He's saying that he really spends very little in play design and so forth anymore now because his coordinators do it. Now, he oversees it. He has the final say kind of thing, but he spends very little time during the week on game structure. Now he spends all of his time on roster management, on NIL, allocating money, finding out where their sources are for those money. Because you got the money comes from the university, and you got your NIL budget on top of that. So Yeah, it's a much different job than it was just 5 years ago.
Got him for a few more minutes. We're talking to our buddy Jeff Beverly. Let's switch gears. Men's basketball tomorrow night in Kentucky. Big matchup. Lady Vols won last night at Georgia in overtime. She'll go to South Carolina Sunday to play the Lady Gamecocks. So big weekend for Tennessee basketball.
It is, and that Tennessee plays the first half against Kentucky. Well, the first 16 minutes against Kentucky a few weeks back, they played really well. Then Gillespie got in foul trouble and they had to miss the last part of the first half. Kentucky cut it back to I think 11 at halftime after Tennessee had a bigger lead. In the second half, Tennessee just played just bad. But since that point, Tennessee's played pretty good. They won 4 in a row.
4 in a row. Yep.
So they won 2 on the road, which is impressive in the SEC, no matter which team it is. So tough battle tomorrow. Tough place to play, and I'll just let that go unsaid. But tough place to play in Rupp. And Kentucky's playing well. They beat Tennessee. They had that. You remember, they had that last-second shot against LSU right before they played Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
They won that. Then they come back and won by 2 in Knoxville. Then they went to Vanderbilt and got drubbed by 35 points, which is that's like their worst loss to Vanderbilt ever. But then since then, though, they've really been on a little bit of a roll themselves. So it should be a really, really high-level basketball game tomorrow in Rupp. And then Lady Vols struggled last night. It was a struggle to watch. A lot of turnovers, a lot of missed shots. Then they started hitting them. They hit like 5 or 6 threes in a row, and it really turns the game around. But going to South Carolina will be a tough battle for sure.
Smell that. Does that not smell? It smells like banana bread.
It does.
Does it not smell like bananas?
It does.
I bought this. I don't know why in the middle of our segment, but glazed banana bread. So anyway, Tennessee football. We'll find out next Friday is Aguilar.
Next Friday's the court date. Now, he doesn't have to decide that day, but that's the day they'll have the hearing. He could decide that day, or it might be the next week, or it could be the next month. In some ways, the longer it goes, the better it is, because he's got the temporary order now.
Yeah.
So if he wants to wait till December to make a ruling, that leaves him. Of course, then he could come in the middle of October and make a ruling, and then have to start with another quarterback. Who knows?
When does spring practice start? Pretty soon?
Yeah, pretty soon. I think the Orange-White game's April 11th.
So they're starting probably.
So they'll be starting another couple of weeks probably.
Yep.
Probably 1st of March or so.
Spring practice. Yep.
Baseball starts a week from today. They've got a couple of series. As much as weather's going to let them, get in a couple of series, then they go down to Texas for that tournament with Arizona State and I think Virginia Tech and like 6 schools down there at the end of February. They're ranked preseason anywhere from 3 to 17. There's a lot of different baseball polls. So they're top 20. Of course, now it's a new era without Tony Vitello. So it's going to be interesting to see. Lady Vols softball, they won their first game last night, first game of the season, beat BYU 10-0. They're in a tournament in Florida this weekend. They're going to be in a tournament in the same place next weekend. So it's going to be 2 or 3 weeks before they ever have a home game. Of course, with the weather, that's understandable for sure. Yeah. So they're getting in some games now down in Florida. Of course, it's been pretty cold in Florida actually, but not as bad as here for sure. But so we'll see. I think they're ranked pretty high also in the preseason polls. So it's going to be a Tennessee track team ranked number 1 this week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Number 1 in the country.
So a lot of things going on as usual in Knoxville. Anxious to see how much progress they made on the stadium at Lindsey Nelson. Changes there. Of course, they're starting with that entertainment district. That's going to be right at the south end of Neyland Stadium. It's going to disrupt parking and stuff for a year or so, but we'll see if that plays out to be the big end all that a lot of people think it's going to be. I noticed that I think it was Texas A&M announced the plans for one.
Oh, did they really?
Either Texas or Texas A&M just in the past week announced plans for a similar entertainment district as what Tennessee is planning and has started construction on. So, man, it's just an arms race with all these facilities and stuff. Then, of course, see the Titan Stadium coming up down there, $2.1 billion stadium going up right beside the old Nissan Stadium.
State of the art too.
And Buffalo's building a new stadium. They're going to be in it next fall, the Bills.
Mm-hmm.
So, crazy money being spent.
A lot of money. Thanks for coming, sir.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
As always. Quick break. Jeff Beverly talking Big Orange Update. Appreciate him very much, his insight and his knowledge of what's going on down in Knoxville. Quick break. Rob will come back and wrap it up after this on the Tom Daly Sports Show. Community Credit Union, one of our great sponsors. Christmas Club Savings Account for next year. Tell me about it.
Yes, let's talk about it because now you're going to have 12 months to do this. What better time than right now to open your Christmas Club savings? There's no cost on this. This is just something that we can help you transfer automatic funds, either weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, out of your check. So that way you won't even have to worry about it. And each time that you have that transferred, either you can do it yourself or deposit into this account, or we can have automatic draft set up. That's just convenient for you. And like I said, it's just another sub account to your savings and checking at Northeast Community Credit Union. So if you have any questions, visit bemycu.org or come in and see us at one of our convenient locations or call 423-547-1200.
And you cut checks when? Next year? October, November? So when you get your checks?
Yes.
Save it up all year?
Yeah, so direct deposit could be your monthly paycheck.
Okay.
And so you can allocate a percentage of that paycheck into the Christmas Club. And that way, when you get to October, November, it's going to be built up. And so it's a great feature, and people love it.
The Christmas Club Savings Account for Christmas 2024?
Yes.
From Northeast Community Credit Union, one of our great sponsors of the Tom Daly Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Back on the Tom Daly Sports Show. It is Super Bowl weekend, but it's also next weekend, the Day of Love, as you know. Valentine's Day next Saturday, as everybody I would think know at this point. So Rob's brought a few thought starters for Valentine's Day. So as we talk with Camille, don't come in here. I mean, you can, but you're going to be disappointed maybe. We're going to do everything we can to make sure we have what you've got, but there will be a point when they run out of things, they just sell out, and they can't make it fast enough. They got like 150 of those candy bouquets over there right now, and they're all good at all food cities, not just here in Gray, but just understand that if you wait, you snooze, you lose. So come in now, get it, put it out in the shed somewhere, hide it, put it somewhere, put a blanket on it, and keep it for next week. But you know, you can come in here and try, but I'm just telling you that I know I've been doing this for 22 years at Food City. So they run through the flowers for Valentine's Day. I think they said it's the #1 flower, understandably so. Mother's Day rivals it pretty good, but Valentine's Day is more across the board because you got the chocolate dip strawberries and you got the flowers. That special's coming out. So anyway, he's brought some ideas for Valentine's Day for next weekend. Let's start with this right here, would you please?
All right. We've got a variety of candy, Tom. Starting with the Ghirardelli.
There it is, Ghirardelli caramels. You got all different kinds and flavors and types, I guess. Probably varieties would be a better way to say it.
Then coming to a favorite at my house, the Linden Truffles.
Linden
You
Truffles.
only get that one time a year during
Valentine's
Day.
Yeah.
So that's good.
All right, these
and
are some.
one of my favorites, the Linden Gourmet Truffles.
How cool. Heart-shaped gourmet truffles, ready to go to any and all food cities while supplies last. All right.
And got the #1 perfect candy of all times, a Reese's in a heart.
Reese's Peanut Butter Hearts. Milk chocolate, peanut butter, snack size, by the way. There you go. Now, anybody like that, wouldn't they?
Hey, it's perfect for everyone.
That and a glass of Food Club milk.
Ooh, that sounds so good.
That's it. Reese's Peanut Butter Hearts. That's another thought starter that's available at all food cities.
Yep.
All right, let's put that right over here.
You know, I don't know if we can get these all the way up on camera, but we do have a wide variety of Mylar balloons, starting at $4.99 within everyone's price range.
There you go. $4.99. That says Happy Valentine's, and this one says Happy Valentine's. Was a little different. Yeah, see there? These start at $4.99?
Yep.
Wow. So you've got those. If you need a card, we've got a great selection of cards.
Right, great selection of cards, and you mentioned it already. One of the biggest hits we have are our dip strawberries in our food service department.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, gosh, they're so good. We make them in-house. We're going to do an event like we do the wing event over there. We're going to do the dip and strawberry event over there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, come in on Valentine's weekend and pick them up. They're for everyone.
Chocolate or white chocolate, either way, right?
We got them both. We drizzle them.
Oh.
whatever you might want.
Yep.
So those are great. And not only is it Valentine's weekend next weekend, it's also Daytona 500 next weekend too.
You're exactly right.
So we got racing going on, lovers holiday. So we got everything going on next weekend.
Super Bowl this weekend. Next weekend, he's right, starts NASCAR season, Daytona 500.
Yeah.
And they call it the Great American Race and also Valentine's Day. So we will be back next Friday. You'll be here, right? Next
I'll
Friday?
be here.
Yeah, we'll do it again next Friday all over again.
Sounds great.
So great job, man. Those look good right there.
Oh, they do, don't they?
Oh, yes. I'm looking at that pretty serious. I love this right here. I bought this.
Oh, which one is that? The
Camille,
bourbon one?
This is the glazed banana bread.
Oh my gosh, that smells so good.
Smells like banana bread.
Exactly like banana bread.
My house will smell like that. I get every time I come up here, Camille clips me for something. So,
yeah.
But that's okay. So everything you saw earlier in the show, Valentine's Day from the floral department is good at all Food Cities, as this is as well.
Yes,
so
sir.
the flowers and the candies are good at any and all Food Cities. And then last but not least, hit this one more time for the Super Bowl. This is a bucket of wings for how much?
Bucket of wings for $15, and if you buy a bucket of wings, you can get the barbecue sauce for 99 cents.
Yep. These are Kinder's brand, different varieties. These are regular $4 bottles. If you buy this, you get this for 99 cents to drizzle on the, this one is the Chipotle pineapple. That one is a something barbecue. That's called the Sticky Honey Barbecue. These are 99-cent bottles this weekend when you buy one of these at any and all Food Cities. So there you go.
And it's never too late to celebrate Valentine's Day, or too early, I should say.
That's exactly right.
It's never too early.
Value every day, Food City. Love it. Thank you, sir. Jason said you do a good job, and you did.
Well, I tried my best.
Yes, you did. Just a couple old country boys. Where are you from, by the way, originally?
I'm from Kingsport.
Are you?
Yeah, all my life.
You a DB boy?
Sullivan North.
Sullivan North?
Yeah.
A Golden Raider.
That's right.
Back in the day.
Way back in the day.
John McCrary.
Oh, John, he's the best.
Coy Harris.
Yep.
Richard Pendleton.
Richard, yes.
One of my dear friends, him and Connie.
Uh-huh.
And, who's the athletic director? Wore glasses.
Shoot, I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah, I have too. I can see him.
Compton. Was it Coach Compton?
Was Coach Compton, yep.
And then we had
Richard.
Coach Stafford and Coach Wade was there too.
Coach Wade. And, who was the AD there? Wore glasses there. I want to say Richard somebody. Anyway, Sullivan North Golden Raiders, yep. Back in the day, they could play. I remember they had Brian Boggs and Jeff Marshall back in the day.
Yes.
Clay Minton. They had some guys who could play. So
we had some athletes there.
yes, you did. Thank you, sir. See you next
Thank
week.
you. See you next week.
Quick break. We'll finish it up right after this. And guess who? From our great sponsor, Food City.
Behind every Food City meat and seafood counter is a highly trained, certified butcher. Our butchers offer special orders, custom cuts, and even entire meal recommendations. In fact, you'll be so impressed with our butchers, you'll be asking yourself, what can't they do?
Huh. I bet he'd be great at wrapping presents.
Okay, well, maybe not that. But at Food City, our butchers make almost everything better.
We're back. We're ready to go. Andrew Lewis, Northeast Community Credit Union. Readers are winners. Year number 2. We're jacked up to do it again this year.
We're so excited.
Yep, we are excited. And so it's a chance for these kids at Eastside Elementary, Westside Elementary, and Harold McCormick Elementary win some cool prizes for reading. What's going on?
The first 9 weeks, we're going to be giving out those cool water bottles. Second 9 weeks, t-shirts.
T-shirts with a new design.
Absolutely. New color, all that fun stuff. The third 9 weeks, we're going to have a sweet new sticker. We'll get more into that later. Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Whole point is readers are winners year number 2. at the 3 elementary schools and Elizabethton City Schools. Thanks to Northeast Community Credit Union. They're paying for all this to their corporate sponsor, and we love them for doing that. The bottom line is leaders are readers, readers are winners. Year number 2, getting ready to get started up soon, like right now, right away, for all these youngsters, again, at Harold McCormick, West Side and East Side Elementary. Big thanks to Northeast Community Credit Union for partnering with us to do Readers Are Winners in Elizabethton City Schools. And back on the Tom Douglas Sports Show, wrapping this thing up again, want to tell you we do have basketball tomorrow. I was double checking the schedule, make sure I got it right, and I do. It's 4:15, Lady Cyclones start at 4:30, and the guys to follow at 6 o'clock tomorrow night will be at Viking Hall for Elizabethton basketball. The games, Milligan and Tennessee Wesleyan, with the situation at carbon monoxide we saw at Steve Lacy Penthouse a couple days ago, they are erring on the side, apparently, of just to be doubly sure everything's taken care of. Anyway, the game's been postponed tomorrow. So we'll go on there at 4:15 with Lady Cyclone basketball, and we'll have a double dip. Lady Cyclones and Tennessee I in the rematch at 4:30, and the gentlemen at 6 tomorrow night. So we do have audio only basketball tomorrow night, Cyclones and the Tennessee I Vikings. So that's going to wrap it up here today. Thanks again for letting us come to where you are to be on the show. Like it and share it, of course. And let's wrap it up with the verse today. We always dedicate our show to the man hung on the cross, and today's certainly no different. And so, let's see, here we go. It's going to be right here. Here's the verse today. We need to remind ourselves that he is with us always. He's not just near, he's here always. Here's the verse, Joshua 1:9. Have I not commanded you, be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid, do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Wow, what a verse. You can write it down. You can mark it down and write it down. You will never go where God is not. Go to the highest mountain, he's there. Go to the bottom of the deepest part of the ocean, he's there. Anywhere you go, he's there. Joshua 1:9, have I not commanded you, be strong, courageous, do not be afraid, do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Can't beat that, folks. Good way to end the show. Back tomorrow, 4:15 airtime. Lady Cyclones at Tennessee High tomorrow. With the boys to follow, it's a double dip. We'll see you then. Enjoy your Friday. Looks like we're going to get some snow. Let's see what the radar shows here. Somebody told me it's starting to get ready to pour down the snow, and so see what we got here real quick before we skedaddle out of here. It says rain at 2 o'clock, not snow, but rain. So, and yep, we got rain here, snow above us. You're traveling up to West Virginia, Kentucky, up to Marion, Abington, up in that direction, Wytheville, snow for sure. Right now here, it looks like it's rain. It is rain at 37 degrees. So anyway, back with you at 4:15 tomorrow with Cyclone basketball from Viking Hall. Until then, we'll say, as always, bloom where you planted, and win or lose, be good sport. And thanks for watching show number 2,442 today from Food City and Gray. Thanks to our guests, Jeff Beverly, David Lyons, Rob Gullion, and Camille from the Florida Department. Rob Gullion, the management here from Food City. Thanks for watching the show. Back with you again tomorrow, 4:15 from Viking Hall with Elizabethton Cyclone doubleheader basketball. So long from Food City and Gray.